Let's bring in Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, I'm one of those who's surprised, frankly, that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is already out of that prison in Tennessee. What do you think are the prospects that he does get sent to Uganda now?
Well, many people, John, were quite surprised that he was released. And I have to tell you, he is not a Maryland man, as they continue to say. He is a criminal man. And the charges against him, transporting MS-13 into this country, trafficking people around the country, we know that this guy should be deported, and he should be deported swiftly. And I think that President Trump, Secretary Noem, Tom Homan are correct on this.
He was offered, apparently, an opportunity to go to Costa Rica, which is much closer to his home country. He was going to have to do some jail time there, but as long as he served out the rest of his sentence and kept his nose clean, everything was going to be okay. But apparently he turned that deal down. Now he's looking at possibly deportation to Uganda. What's going on there? Is that his lawyers getting too involved in this?
I don't think anyone really knows exactly what is going on there. What we do know is this, that this is a criminal and he should be deported. As I talk to Tennesseans, no one wants more gang members, more MS-13, Tren de Aragua in their communities. They want people that are in this country illegally to be deported. And they fully back President Trump and the measures that he has taken. They fully back the measures in the big, beautiful bill that put that money into building the wall. They back what President Trump has done with securing the border. And they want to make certain that our communities are safe, that crime is under control. And that means deportations should be taking place.
I know that all 100 U.S. senators are very congenial, and there's not a whole lot of criticism that flies back and forth among you, even between parties. But your fellow senator, Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, went all the way down to El Salvador to see Kilmar Abrego Garcia and to try to sort of rally public support behind his case. This is when it was thought that he had been deported there without proper cause. What do you say about a trip and a photo op like that?
Well, they're doing it for those social media moments and to try to build support. And look, the Democrats have gone so far left and they are out of touch. They keep trying to find a footing. But what we know is this: President Trump is strong, they are weak, and the American people are figuring that out.
I want to talk to you also about Instagram and the feature that allows teenagers to share their locations. There's been some backlash about that. Here's what Meta had to say regarding teens using the map feature. They say, if you're a parent with supervision set up for your teen, you have control over their location sharing experience on the map. You will receive a notification if your teen starts sharing their location, giving you the opportunity to have important conversations about how to safely share with friends. You can decide whether your teen has access to location sharing on the map and see who your teen is sharing their location with. What do you think about that, Senator?
Well, I think it is absolutely so horrific the way they are using children as the product. And, you know, John, one of the things we have seen repeatedly is that they expedite children meeting pedophiles, traffickers, drug traffickers, sex traffickers, and people that are grooming kids for all sorts of horrific activity. And they know this. We have seen this research. We have heard from whistleblowers. And whether it is the map location, whether it is not booting these bad actors off their platforms, or now these chat bots that are carrying on sensual conversations with little children. Big tech looks at our children and they see a profit and they see a revenue stream. So they will not get this bad activity under control. It is why we are once again trying to pass the bipartisan Kids Online Safety Act, and it is why we have so much support for this. People are absolutely disgusted with the way Mark Zuckerberg and his leadership team have failed to protect children when they're on these platforms in the virtual space.
Yeah, since children are often ahead of their parents when it comes to technology use, you have to wonder whether all of this appeal to parents monitoring their children would actually help much. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, thanks for coming on.
Good to see you.
You too.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.